watch her slowly but surely learn to write her name and read a little bit before she passed away. So we know, all of us in this room, that reading is vitally important in our society. It takes a tremendous amount of courage and determination as an adult to take that first step to learn this critical skill. We have some wonderful stories to share today. J.C. Morrison and Sununda Burrell are lived adult learners who will briefly tell you their stories, how they came to lift. And then volunteer teacher John Morphley will speak on behalf of some 500 volunteers who teach lift classes. Ladies first, Sununda Burrell.
My name is Sununda Burrell, and I'm 44 years old with an 8th grade education. My aunt took me and my sister in at a young age, so we didn't have opportunity to get a good education. She was a single parent, but devoted and a very hard worker, so that's all I was taught from day one, is to work hard. I have 10 grandkids out of 3 kids. And I'm doing this for my grandkids and for myself. I want to thank the sponsors and the volunteers that live, that really motivate me to continue with my education, getting my education, because they've really been supportive and they've really given me a chance to get back something in life that I never had the opportunity to get. In my future plans, I'm going to get my GED and be a role model for my grandkids and volunteer for LIFT one day.
Well, nobody wants to stand up in front of a bunch of people and say they can't read, but, that was the case for me. In school, it was very, very difficult. I did not enjoy school at all. So when I became of age to where I could drop out, I did so. And entering the workforce, without a diploma, it's not a lot of opportunities out there. A week in the fast food business with Taco Bell, Burger King, Jack in the Box, and I had to find some way for myself, to have something I wanted. And I ended up in the housing industry. Now, picking that job out, that's something else with all the paperwork that's in it. But I created an environment that I could work under and I could see. I became quite successful in it. I kept myself up in the top 25 or the top 10. Well, as you know, the housing market's played out. I saw my opportunity dissolve in front of me. If things were still on track, I would be able to support myself. Last few years, I was in a position that I was able to take care of my mother. I lost her this year. My sister and my brother came to me and said, if I'm going to have a chance at any type of opportunity in life, I'm going to have to learn how to read. I'm going to have to get a GED. And I feel, with that, I have an opportunity that I can see. I have hope. The night that I knew that I was losing my mother, a sense of fear overcame me because I didn't know if I was going to end up under a bridge or what was going to happen. If I was young, again, I could make my way. But I'm 50 years old, and there's not a lot of hope or future out there. After speaking with my sister and brother, we found LIFT. I see a sense of hope. I see a chance in my future. If I complete the courses and I get my GED, I feel like I can almost achieve anything I want. But to be able to try to compete in this world today, everything's moving so quick. One day we had papers. Next thing you know, we had cell phones, the internet, Facebook. The world is becoming more complicated for people that cannot read. It's moving very quick. But I see a chance to live and the opportunity that you folks have supported in the past, that I have a chance, and I thank you for it.
our heartfelt thanks to the sponsors and to the champions on their support in the form of their time, their talents, and their financial resources. Our thanks as a volunteer go out to the hardworking staff who make our experience a rewarding experience as we try to help those in our community who learn how to read and to function in the society that we have today. And a special thanks from us as volunteer instructors are to the fine students like JC and Sununda for the hard work that they put in, the dedication they give to learning how to improve themselves. And our thanks again to all who help us out.
Thank you, John, Sununda, and JC, especially for your courage to join us here today and to speak out and be good role models for all those grandkids and everyone who has the joy of knowing you and is surrounded by you and this fantastic accomplishment. It's now my pleasure to introduce today's guest speaker. We're lucky to have one of the most talented writers in the country here with us today. You know his name, Skip Hollandsworth, Executive Editor of Texas Monthly Magazine. Skip has worked as a reporter and columnist for newspapers here in Dallas, has worked as a TV producer and documentary filmmaker. Since 1989, Skip has been in Texas Monthly, where he has received several prestigious journalism awards, including